Near you.
I hit the go live button when I meant to hit the button right above it, which was the user profile. What a way to start a stream. I'm trying to get into my other account because I think I forgot to do the Romanizer on the Lexergy. Like, did I? The final where it shows the Romanized form.
Let me see. Yes, but.
Well, I think we finally have it down now, right? Like, I know for a while we were kind of back and forth.
I'm kind of happy with it as is. The output is just IPA and it includes low tone as well. But can we add a third column? Like, is that possible? So it says input word, output word. Could there be a third column?
When you do the thing, normally it shows you IPA and the thing.
Well, that's really clever. I like that.
At least it does on some of our languages. Let me see what the code is for. I think it's Ingala. Yeah, it shows phonetic and output word.
Well, that's.
And so yeah. I just need to call it Romanizer.
It does. Look at that. Well, that's really clever. I know that nobody can see what I'm doing on screen. I just flipped over to Ingala really quick.
Call it Romanizer to see if that works. I may need to do Romanizer phonetic literal. Let me see if that's... And so anyway, I'm checking some... Oh, no, of course, because I did Lokakish, so nothing...
By the way, whose Let's Have a Booba right now? Is that Jake?
Romanizer phonetic unchanged. That's what I need to do. Okay, so I'm going to be fixing that.
Okay, cool.
Romanizer phonetic unchanged.
Well, anyway, hello, welcome everybody.
Sorry for my colorful start to the stream.
It is LangTime Studio once again. It is, by the way, it's... I am David, and that is Jesse, as you can see with our little name tags there.
The foul mouth.
I wanted everybody to, see our names. Now I can make them go away.
What? Did we actually have an orthography section? It's really just the tone.
So
the clicks need to be changed, and then of course the fricatives.
Yeah, and we don't mark low tone at all. So
okay, and then
also the long vowels are now like sequences of vowels. So for example, like if it was like an A with a circumflex that's long, it should now be A.
Boop,
and then regular A. Yeah. Things like that. Anyway, hello Charles Barrow 803. Nice to see you. Okay, so then there were a number of things. I actually want to, like I may have done this last time, but I want to do it again. I wanted to show everybody that that the wiki that I have here, for first all of my languages, but also all of our languages, the wiki is wikiing. It is working. And so, for example, like I'm slowly, bit by bit, adding all of the LangTime languages. So if you go to Ingala, you can see we have quite a number of words here, and they even have the orthography in there. This is our word for chicken. I don't know if anybody remembers this, but the word Ingala, it means tongue, and that's also the name of the language. Then we have this word for chicken, Ingalade, and it looks like it's related, but it's totally not. Totally separate protoform. There's got to be some sort of lore then with chickens and tongues in the Ingala language. We just haven't figured it out yet. Anyway, this wiki, of course, has been in existence for some years, but for several years now. It has essentially been out of commission because it's been so perilously slow that it was pointless to use. Like, you would click on a word, and it would take a full 30 seconds to a minute to load a single page. Well, now it loads very, very, very well. And so you can even... Anyway. And of course, as I say that, the first thing I click on takes a little second to load. But, you know, it's not bad. See, this word was coined in honor of Megan. And this, by the way, I don't know if you'll remember this. This color wheel was created by Logan when we figured out what colors rabbits could see. And so I added that so that you can get all the colors of Angala now. Anyway. So yeah, I just wanted to advertise that you can use it now. And I think that's pretty cool. Okay. In the meantime, though, let's go ahead and talk about the poll. Make sure that's visible. I guess you don't really have to see all the words and stuff. But anyway, our poll was a simple one. As we're coming up with sources for our words, I want to pull up that list real quick. The orthography. Okay. We have all of these pictographs that are going to serve as sources for our proto-consonants. And Jesse's come up with drawings for all of these. Well, one thing I noticed as we were just sitting here, you know, I was doodling around figuring out glyphs, is that one of these is just squirrel. And of course, at the proto stage, there was one word for squirrel, be they a flying squirrel or a ground squirrel. And it is ambiguous at this stage. And so the question was, should this glyph be based on Jesse's drawing for flying squirrel or ground squirrel? And so then I made that the poll. And so you can see I have the drawings here. And these were Jesse's original drawings. And the question is, which was going to give birth to our glyph? And frankly, I think it wasn't even the glyphs at the end that kind of swayed opinion. I really think it was the drawings. And I think people were just so enchanted by your cute little flying squirrel. It just completely won the day by like, I don't know, like a 4-1 margin. Flying squirrel was the winner, and so the end glyph is going to be this one, and it will be based on flying squirrel for Angma. So that is the poll. And then where do I want to go from here? So anyway, I just wanted to mention that. Hello, anime fan. Oh my gosh, it's Bubba. So Bubba, what you missed last week was all the numbers. We spent like the entire stream doing numbers and figuring them out. It was supposed to be something really quick, and then it turned into something really long, and so we spent literally the entire stream doing numbers. And I think all here can agree that we're kind of all numbered out, so that's probably going to be the last we do with numbers for this stream.
Ever.
Yeah. My goodness, it was so much a thing. Yeah, and see, yeah, Madeline gets me. She says, I will not mourn them. By the way, every Monday, be sure to tune into the Madeline James World Builds channel for the languages of Pillar World. I was not there on Monday and that made me sad.
We should never have a long A or O. A, O. They're not long vowels in here.
Is there? Yes. Yes. I don't think there's...
You know what? There's no harm in leaving it in the romanization, right?
Right.
Because it's never going to get used, but like, I don't want to accidentally...
It also... We don't have one yet.
Well, we don't have it in the IPA chart. So like, I think we're saying it doesn't happen because the ye and o situation.
It could be the case that with borrowing or something that happens later, we end up with them, right? Kind of like Finnish, but we'll see. Anyway, so
yeah, you can do something on Lexergy now.
Do
something.
Okay, let's go over there. What are we looking at right now? Pages. Okay, has it... Wait. And then on Tuesdays, by the way, Tuesdays at 1, that was Languages at Pillar World, 12 p.m. Monday, Pacific. And let's have a Booba Tuesdays, 1:30 p.m. Pacific. Tongues and Runes over at Conlangery. That's every Saturday at 6 a.m. Pacific. Oh, Jesse's mic is a little quiet today because I changed. No. I changed everything.
Because you did a thing.
Yeah, I did a thing.
You did a thing.
I did a thing. Nice, Jake. Yeah. Okay. So, and also let me know about me. If I'm too loud.
I now know what I need to do. Okay. And oh my gosh, get ready.
I recorded. I recorded some new videos for my channel, my YouTube channel, Art of Language Invention. I'll wait till it refreshes. For the first time, I recorded some shorts where it's just me saying some things in High Valyrian. I didn't know if these would be popular or not. What I was hoping was that if these somehow got into the algorithm, I would never have to worry about watch time again. Also, though, like today, I think there was a new episode of The Art of Language Invention that I released on the sonority hierarchy.
Ooh.
I think that was today. Anyway, I set up the mics and I did a whole thing and I did it wrong. And so, like, also on that episode of The Art of Language Invention, the whole thing comes out of one channel. And for that reason, I know Jonathan's going to listen to it for like 10 seconds and then is not going to listen to the rest of it and is going to be really angry. And then, but I know what I did wrong. I'm never going to do it again, I promise. I made a mistake. It can't be fixed in post, George. It cannot. It cannot. And I will tell you why. Because the video is 8 minutes and 42 seconds long. If you go to QuickTime and export the audio, you get a file that is allegedly 8 minutes and 42 seconds long. It is, in fact, like if the video, let's say that's 8 minutes and 42 seconds, 0.78 or something, the audio file comes out to 8 minutes 42 seconds 0.01, and so it doesn't line up. If you line up the audio at the beginning, it matches up, and it doesn't match up at the end. If you line it up at the end, it doesn't match up at the beginning. And I don't understand why. It doesn't matter what program I use to export the audio. It doesn't work. The only thing that I could actually do is literally, I don't know, hold my iPhone up to the computer, play the whole thing and record it, and then use that as the audio. Then mix that down into one channel.
Could you in the mixed file have gone partway through where the audio starts getting off, clip it, and add a 0.1 pause to like reset the audio?
Okay, the audio is at the wrong sample rate. But the thing is, it's just QuickTime. It just says export audio.
Yeah, there's no... there's no option there.
Okay, for the sake of Cyberflip, I won't go further into it, but let's just say I lost at least an hour and 20 minutes trying to figure this out, and I couldn't
for
figure
an
it out.
8-minute video.
Yeah, it was.
David, Lexergy is updated.
Lexergy is updated. People already wasn't aware that QuickTime existed still. Oh no, QuickTime is very much a big deal. It's functional like Preview or PDF. All right, so let's take a look. Let's go ahead and put in the word for squirrel. And look at that! Now there's the phonetic right there, and there's the output word. Ooh.
And I think I got in all the vowel combos. You'll have to let me know if we hit one that I'm missing.
Let's try this one. Oh, look at that. And Tiena. Whoa, look at that. And let's do tuna. Dona. These are great words, by the way. Let's see. Ma'u. Ma'u. Oh, this is wonderful. Wonderful. Thank you, Jess.
And it's unfortunate the apostrophe looks like the stress mark. Like, I swear they look identical. And so it just looks like there's a stress mark there, but like it is the apostrophe. Like I typed in apostrophe.
There won't be any stress marks in the output
No,
word
I
anyway,
know,
so.
I know, but it just like, you know, when
Fantastic.
I look at Lexergy, it's the first thing I think is, oh, that's a stress mark.
Yeah. By the way, for those who may be new, this is Lexergy made by Graham Hill. It's incredible. It helps you apply sound changes. And I'm just going to drop the link in there because it used to be at lexergy.com, and now it's at lexergy-app.vercel.app, which is just weird.
Oh, and also I'm happy to see that I got the click right, because I know that word needs to come out with a C. Because when I was assigning the C and X, can you actually do an X phonetically and an X as a click to make sure, because I have them ordered, but like I need to make sure that the X of the fricative goes first before the X of a click goes.
Oh, wait, but there's no proto. Here we go.
Right,
Sorry.
right. It'd be a KX. Yeah.
Oh, wait, sorry. There we go. So we have and hoda.
Perfect. Okay.
Perfect.
Because, when I originally did it, I just did it by order of IPA chart. And so I had X going to, or sorry, I had the click going to X. But then the fricatives were on the next line, and I have X going to KH. And I was like, oh, that can't be good.
Yeah.
And so I flipped the order, but I did want to double check and make sure that actually worked. And it did.
My stepdad is calling me.
You should get it because he has Meridian.
Okay. Can you call him?
Yeah.
I was actually just about to show this. I hope that didn't screw it up. Okay, good. It didn't screw it up. Ooh, look at that. Here, wait. Oh, I can't move it that way. Oh, look at that. Okay, there. I got my notebook. You've got to be kidding me. Okay. Somebody else started calling. Magpie Lang says it is still at the other URL too, but isn't that the old one, that one that doesn't work?
You just have to click go to the new interface. Okay, so he didn't pick up. I'll text.
Try the new interface. Okay, what? But like, if the new one is so much better, why doesn't Graham just make it, what you call it? What do you call that? Mirror? Or redirect? No, mirror. Mirror. It should mirror the old one.
All right, say that again, sorry.
It should, I was just saying it should mirror the old one, sorry. Okay, so you weren't able to get a hold of him?
Yeah, he didn't answer, so I sent a text message to be like, hey.
Okay.
What's up?
Anyway, so, but yeah, I was just showing my notebook because this is where we're going to work on stuff. That was the poll, obviously.
Okay.
There we go. And Jess, I'm sorry that I got going so late, so I didn't test it, but were we going to do the teleport thing?
Let me get my screen. Oh, can we set that up without them seeing everything?
I have no idea, but it's muted, so theoretically, yes.
Okay. Other quick announcement, though, because I forgot to tell you, I got this email earlier.
Yeah.
All the corrections were incorporated. So theoretically, anyone who buys my book now will have a corrected edition. And if you already purchased my book, then you have a rare first edition without the corrections.
Like the many copies of The Art of Language Invention. There are so many.
You know, there was the craziest one, which was not a it was not a full edition, and it wasn't, I can't imagine it happened in the full printing run. But one of my students, if you recall, David, when you came to visit,
right.
One of my students had a copy of David's book that was just, purchased from booksellers. So it's just like regular copy of a book, but like she bought it new, so it wasn't like used, and that is a key fact for what's coming up. As she was reading a chapter, she noticed that it went from like page 153 to 172. And so she showed it to me because she's like, we're supposed to be reading this chapter. Like, what's going on? 20 pages were just straight up missing from her book. Like, just straight up not there, not bound, not like misbound. It wasn't like these pages showed up out of order and in someplace else because they were there but upside down and in the wrong placement. It was just like straight up didn't have 20 pages of content. And it wasn't just the page numbering. The content was gone. So like they were done.
Yeah.
So anyway, yeah, it was a wild error. And like I had suggested that she, go, because I think she actually bought her copy through the university bookstore. And I was like, you should go get your money back. But she thought it was a cool, rare thing. And so instead had David sign it when he visited.
Yeah.
Because she was like, I can get the pages from someone else and read those. But anyway.
Personally, like I feel like she should have been able to go to the bookstore, show them this.
And they should have given her a free new copy and done nothing with the old. Yeah. And
because
let her
what
keep
were they
it.
going to do with the old one?
Other than send it back to say you owe us the money from having ordered the book.
Yeah.
If it were an academic textbook, I could see them doing that, but I can't imagine any bookstore saying, especially an academic bookstore that deals in selling $400 textbooks. Like, I can't imagine them being like, oh yeah, this is worth it to get our, $12 or whatever they paid manufacturer for,
Mm-hmm.
I agree. I think they should have just given her a free book. It was within a chapter mile. So it's like the chapter started and then 20 pages were missing and then the chapter ended.
Yep.
And so it was just a random, like it wasn't like the whole chapter was missing. It's not like, oh, chapter 4 is gone. It's like a section of a chapter was just gone. And Bubba, yeah, you can always get your limited first edition copy signed.
Okay, I see. I'm doing something.
Oh, and David, they
Yeah.
are asking if you know that your face is covered. On the stream, the font box goes right over your face. Well, now it doesn't. Whatever you were doing before, like that side panel of when you're working on the font.
Sure.
It dropped down and it covered your camera.
Yeah, so that means that I need to go here. And so that should fix it. And
also, Jake says that their copy has a spider and a pan in it. And I don't know if it's their copy of your book or my book. And I don't know if the spider is a real spider or a drawn spider, and I don't know same about the pan. Chat is still largely obscured. You are correct. There we go. Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay. David drew a spider in a pan.
Why did I draw a pan?
For pankashku. Pan. Kashku. Obviously, David.
Nice. Okay.
All right. So, by the way, Oh, sorry. I'm set up now. I minimize things that shouldn't be on screen. I do have chat on part of my screen, so I don't know how that's going to affect things. But if you wanted to try to initiate, I'm going through the document and trying to locate words that we have in the document but haven't made it to the dictionary yet, as happens.
Yeah.
And so I'm just trying to double check. That's my goal for today.
Go ahead. Give it a shot. By the way, I'm going to have myself a little treat. Oh, a little double treat. I'm going to take my medicine. Nobody look.
Well, I mean, nobody can look if you go that far off screen.
That's right. But
you don't even give them the option.
But a little treat we got from... In Finland, if you go to a Fazer kahvila, what are they called in English?
A cafe.
Coffee shop. Cafe. If you go, that's cafe. That's it. If you go to a cafe and order a coffee, they give you a little chocolate because it's a chocolatier, Fazer. I think it started with them because, of course, they're a cafe that's a spin-off of a chocolate shop. But they started doing it at other coffee shops too, just because people like it. And I think that's pretty cool.
And it's, the Fazer Blue, which is this one, or Sininen, is the coffee one. Like that's the one that's generally given out. Now, this last trip, we were getting some of what they call they're called geisha, but they have hazelnut. And so I was excited, but that meant that David didn't get chocolate with his coffee because
I prefer the dark ones. Those are the ones with the black instead of the blue. But anyway, Jesse's taken to giving me a little chocolate every day with my coffee, and I hadn't had it yet. Okay.
Okay, so when you say go ahead, I don't remember how we initiated that. Was that just...
It's a program called Teleport.
I can share my screen through text. You ready?
But it was specifically an app called Teleport.
I think that's what gets activated through this thing that I'm about to click.
Yeah?
The screen sharing?
And I didn't know if I had to do it or you had to do it. But anyway, yeah, go ahead. Let's see what happens.
Well, now I'm... Oh, Teleport's something you have to install. I've never installed.
Oh, I think we've got a new computer since the last time we did this.
All right. So you're ready. Have you blacked out so like my phone number won't?
Yeah.
Oh. I put share screen and it started a FaceTime audio. I'm ending that. I'm trying again. No, it's doing FaceTime audio.
And so what that means is that we're probably going to have to mute your microphone.
Oh, sorry, I stopped it because I was like, that can't be right.
Yeah.
Should I have let you answer?
Yes.
Okay. It looks like I am muted.
Well, I pressed on it, but nothing happened.
Yeah, nothing's happening on my end. It just looks like I'm still calling you.
Well, go ahead and do it again. Oh, you're calling my telephone.
Okay. All right. Let me stop this. And let me go remind myself while you get set up on orthography.
Try calling my MacBook specifically.
Through that I can't.
Okay.
So
Well,
just
anyway,
let me.
What I was doing was, you can see making this character here. You can see this overlap is too slight. And I have to say, I took it amiss the first time, but since then I really appreciated it. When I was creating Rovkin, Christian Tallman told me, well, if you're going to have an indentation, you should really have one. They shouldn't be so slight. And I was like, well, it looks pretty indented enough. But the truth is, you know, the smaller and smaller this thing gets, it's like you can barely see it. And so, consequently, even though this character looks nice, the indentation is too slight. So I was trying to make it bigger. Here I was trying to do it this way by like curving this and curving that. Not happening. Not happening. Too difficult. And so what I decided to do was start here. Now I'm going to curve these. And once I curve those, then they can all be curved the same way. Then I can do it. Okay. Let me know when you're ready to start again.
I'm about to. Teleport is not what we want. Teleport would allow you to control my screen, not me to share my screen.
Okay.
So basically it would allow you to use your keyboard and trackpad to have both screens, a dual screen thing.
Understood.
I am attempting to connect. Requires. Interesting. Just a second. Enter a username and password. Is that any? Am I making one up right now, or do I need to enter like my actual username and password?
I haven't got the slightest idea. That's wild. By the way, Bubba, here comes the math.
This is enter a.
Because, of course, now all of this is just math. And so we need to figure this out. How we can get a nice, smooth curve. These are both the same distance apart, so both of these lines are going to need to be the same length. And so the question is, what length makes sense? Let's try 50. That looks pretty smooth. I like it. Let's do 50. That's 50, that's 43. And you can see this little heat map here. I don't know if this is what this is called. But essentially what it's saying is this is what it's going to feel like. If you're looking at this, it's going to not be as even. So it'll look like it kind of bows. So what that tells me is that we need to make the lines shorter. But how much shorter is the question? Let's try 5. So we're going to do both of these at once. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It is the days of air conditioners, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Also, that's at 7:19, and that's at 6:44. No, no, no. We're going to move that forward one, and then we're going to move. Oh, wait a minute. I think we need to move these forward. Beep. That's a baby. All right. Now you can see this heat map and see it's much more even. If anything, it could be reduced by like 1 point. So, Bubba, first of all, is anybody convert? You know, Bubba is still here. Bubba, I need you to math. I need you to math. What should these be at? So it's like, let's call this, so we got 645, 850, 720, 725. That's the 2 points. And these things, and there's like this point here, right? That is 75 away, so that's 75, 75. Where should I put these things so that it's a nice even curve? You'd like it to be in a multiple of 5, but I have a feeling it's not going to be. Should it be 44, 43? I don't know. 45 is pretty good. 45 is pretty good. Anyway, if you can find a mathy way to figure out exactly where those little thingies should be, how long these little linies should be, then that would be cool, because then we could apply it to other things too, because we have to figure out how long these should be too. As you can see, they're not long enough because the little heat map goes in there. And so that's not a nice curve. It needs to be a nice curve. That's at 90. This is at 80. Let's at least do that. Why is that at 237? Yeah?
I think... I wonder if it's mine.
Also,
okay, just
what's
a second.
the deal
I'm gonna try
with
again.
these things? Okay, that 1,000 to 830. Hold on. If this is at 645 and this is at 700, that means this thing is 55 away from this thing. So this thing should be 55 away from this thing. 775 plus 55 is 830, not 831.
I need to know information that we shouldn't share online.
Okay. Can you like write it and then just pass that to me?
I just need you to like give me the username on your computer, like when you sign in. What does the username show?
Oh.
Yeah.
What is the username?
Well, make sure you're not, I guess that doesn't matter as much. They would need your password, which I know. But I'm trying to figure out what username and password they need. I think it's of the computer I'm trying to connect to.
$5.95? There we go.
That is.
My screen is being controlled. Hooray!
No, I need you to start it. Wait, and then it's controlled. I don't want you controlling. I want you to see. Okay, I'm canceling. Cancel. Cancel. Okay, I think we should be out, yeah?
Yeah.
I don't want to control your screen, and I don't want you to control my screen. I want you to see what I'm doing on my screen.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay,
I'm
but
gonna
at
make
least
these 44.
at least I know how to do that, I guess.
In fact, I'm gonna make them 43.
It's going to have to be through FaceTime, which it means you're going to have to figure out how to answer a FaceTime call on your phone, or not on your phone. Like, can you tell your phone you don't want it? Like, how do you make it go to your computer?
I don't know, but am I the one that needs to initiate the call anyway?
I don't know. On mine, I can say share my screen, or it allows me the option of like, do you want to ask to share? And so you could, I think, start one with me to ask to share.
Okay. Okay, let's do it. Now, the nice thing is you don't have to worry, because I've made the settings and such, like my desktop isn't being shown and none of this stuff is being shown. So do I want to FaceTime audio?
Go to messages.
Messages, not FaceTime.
And then click on my, like when you open mine, go to my little thing and then the little screen share icon and then say ask to share.
Ask to share screen. Okay, there we go.
Which I may have to get in do not disturb. That's I am choosing to share. Oh, I can select Windows.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness gracious. I am selecting only pages to share.
Okay.
Is it working in his audio now? It shows my... Okay, there. Now I have hit the mute. Is audio okay?
Yeah.
I'm asking them, like, is audio still okay? Because I have, like, I think I have muted myself on the FaceTime call that is sharing my screen. Audio is fine. Perfect. Thank you so much.
So we're definitely not doing it the way that we did last time.
Okay.
But that is all right. Let's do...
Oh, because you have to create a new window?
Yeah, what is it? Is it media? It's not media. Deprecated. I mean, we don't want deprecated.
Well, it's a program. Like, you're just going to show what you see on the FaceTime thing, right?
No, it's not browser. No.
There's not one for application or program?
No, they've done some. They changed it.
So then media, I think, is...
Media? Yeah. No, it's not media. It's not media. Scene, text, video capture, oh my gosh. Screen capture? Oh, yeah, it is. So we're going to do...
George says it should just be window if there's a window option.
No, there isn't anymore. They deprecated that screen. Display capture, application capture, yeah. And now let's find one. Here we go.
That's me.
Yeah, it is. Okay, so now what we need to do is figure this out. Okay, so are you... And you're
Wait,
gonna...
how am I hearing things? I just heard an echo through my computer. Say something, David. No, like, speak normally.
I am speaking about the things which everybody loves. Everybody...
Okay, it's gone now. There was a hot second where you echoed. I heard you coming out of my computer. But, like, I don't know how that would happen when I have everything muted. So I just, like, momentarily was like, that's...
I'm going to make this big. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to, first of all, we're going to get rid of the top bar. And
then get rid of the sidebar.
That's too much.
I keep randomly hearing you. Like, I heard much come out of my...
Is anybody else hearing this?
If it's just me, that's fine. But, like, if you hear David echoing every now and then, please let us know. And, yeah, Jonathan, You're absolutely right. David made the worst noise possible to check for an echo.
Oh, I guess you're right.
Everybody's saying it's fine. So it's just an artifact that I'm hearing, which is absolutely fine. And it only happens every now and then. It's not like a constant, which would drive me batty. Excuse the pun.
Okay, so Jesse.
Yeah.
You are going to have to use the top half of your screen. And I am likewise going to have to use the top half of my screen.
Okay, there we go. Now it's scrolling. Sorry, I was just trying to see, like, okay, I'm going to highlight that. That's where that is. Okay, so if I go up here, I'm just trying to get used to figuring out where my screen is showing up. Okay.
Okay.
I think I have it now in terms of what that means. So what I'm doing is going through to try to clean up the document because we have things like these lists in our document where I don't know that we ever actually... I know Zun made it in. I know Insect made it in, but I don't know that these other forms did. And so anyway, I'm just trying to clean up the document. So that way...
On my half, I'm going to move these points backwards because as you can see, it goes from 150 width to here. It goes all the way to like 170. And that's a little much. So I want to see if I can fix it. So we're going to put that back at 645. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this is going to go down to 775. 5. But don't you worry. And now we just fix these thingies and send them out more. So they're out 100 right now. They're going to need to go up at least 50. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 1, 2, 3, ba, 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 ba. And zoopy, 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 zoop. And so now 150 up to 160. See, that's not so bad. That's kind of an even-y curve. Oh, but the whole point of this was I wanted it to kind of have kind of a flat thingy, didn't I? That was the whole point of this.
Take notes so I remember
the whole point of it.
what words I'm looking
Jessie,
for. What was your whole point?
I forgot the whole point of it.
David.
I forgot the whole point of it.
Oh.
It's okay. We can just do this.
Nothing is okay. Everything.
We can just do this. Let's just see how it goes.
Right, what is today?
Oh.
Today is July 16th.
All right. Okay. Vamos a ver. Let's take a look.
Ooh.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, and I just learned the reflexive ver. So like, te ves bien.
Which is what?
You look good.
I do?
Yeah.
Oh.
Is it te ves or te ve bien? Like, do you? No, you would conjugate the verb to go with the subject,
Yeah.
despite the fact that it's the you, but it's also the object.
Okay, so here, I want you to take a look at what we've done here. The whole reason that we did this was to make the little indentation a little bit bigger. And it is a little bit bigger. Could it be bigger still? It obviously could be.
Always.
And maybe should be. Alas. Now I wonder.
Ooh, Jake says I did it right. Yay! Oh. Yeah, I don't know that there's anything we can do about it. They are seeing your cursor in 2 places.
Yeah, I know.
And
I saw that.
I don't understand why.
Isn't that weird? I do have a small idea how to fix this issue. Let's make it so that's 150 all around. We're maxing out at 151.7. Wait. 156? These aren't the same. These aren't the same at all. 130? Oh, that's why. Of course, if you make it so that the numbers aren't the same, then that would make sense.
Rockstone.
All right.
Pebble, boulder, hail. We got it all in there. Woo! Okay. David?
Yes. I'm going to do something nuts.
Why is it suddenly not showing me any other results? Whoops.
Oh my goodness. Okay, hold on. Yes?
We need to do something fun.
Okay.
With the fact that U is the protoform of rock and un is the protoform of 3. There's got to be some little rocks come in threes, or, you know, like some sort of mythos or like connection, maybe an idiom that comes out of like this connection.
Wait a minute. Oh, obviously. I mean, because look, it's got to tie into the bat races. Because in the bat races, all right, you know, you have your starting line, right? And then and then you go to the first rock, and to the second rock, and finish up where the third rock is.
But I love that this took an entire page.
Oh, hold on a sec. Of course, need. There we go.
And what's funny is that I was thinking, my immediate thought was something like, if you're a 3, that means you're a slow flyer because you're like a rock. And it's like nobody wants the racing number 3 because like that means you're.
That's also a good idea. I like that idea.
You're a rock, or like if you're all 3s, you're having like a heavy, slow day.
Man.
But I do love your little race course idea.
I think I like your idea better.
All right, I'm going to enter it as a footnote then.
Or are you dangerous like a flying rod? Yeah, Jonathan says, sorry, Jesse's idea is way better. Like that Miles just said hi, Bib, out of nowhere. I don't even think Bib has commented recently.
Okay, I'm going to put that in the number section.
Oh, Jake had a wonderful idea. Would rock in a flying form be comet? That's pretty cool. Either that or hail. It would depend, like, that would certainly give them, they would have the idea that, you know, comets are rocks. Oh, Miles said hi, BB.
Be back.
Huh.
Is that what that means?
Bib is my BB. That was a hi, BB.
Besties? What does BB mean?
Bleach buddy? It's like the person that you watch Bleach with. I don't know if you've heard of Bleach. It's like a really hot anime. Recently, there was a movie released in theaters. Oh, hi BB, because there's 2 B's. Okay, and so now we need to have a little poll. It's going to be if you like AB or BB.
Okay, David, I'm going to read to you my little footnote.
Ooh.
Bats avoid using the number 3 on their little flying jerseys because of the association with the word rock, whose protoform is kun. Their superstitious beliefs are such that if you wear the number 3, you will fly as slow as a rock, and we all know rocks can't fly and are therefore quite slow. So that is now a footnote.
Yeah.
Okay, now I can go back. Oh, I needed to search for dragonfly to see if we entered that. We did. Oh my gosh, babe. Like,
what?
Oh, and check cockroach.
Go to the properties for the capture of Jesse's screen and uncheck capture cursor. Okay.
Oh my gosh. I got to exit out or delete that entire little section, David. We had done it all.
What?
There was an entire little section of like words and protoforms and like ideas of words that could be built off them.
Yeah.
And I got to delete it because we had them all in the dictionary.
Oh, nice. Sorry, I thought you were going to say like we already did, you know, flying rock for comet or something. Where's properties? Go to the properties.
That I can't help you with. unless I'm staring at your screen.
Anyway, everybody likes BB better. Like seriously, where's the properties? Lock window size, control screen is available, apps, mission control, desktop. Oh crap.
Is this in OBS or is this in my shared screen? Okay.
Like screen sharing services?
Actually. Oh, it's in... George says the gear icon in OBS. Is that where you are?
The gear icon in OBS?
And maybe like on my actual window settings, like the one that's capturing my...
Oh, my goodness. Okay, hold on. Jesse's screen. Okay, no. Set color. Oh, we gotta set the color. Blending mode, show transition, order, transform, copy, rename. Properties at the bottom. Show cursor.
This is life-changing because we have other screens we show that we don't want your cursor to show up twice on.
Yeah, like chat.
Like chat. And when you have both, just the double screen when you have both your pages and,
oh, it's not
you
there.
know, something else showing.
It's not there. But yeah.
But yeah, this is incredible.
Okay. Thank you. Oh, this is just wonderful. Things are really coming along. Okay, so then I need to know that these are now the winners. We're going to make them pink for bats. Anything in yellow is deprecated. Okay. Okay. All right.
My wrist hurts.
What?
My wrist hurts.
Is it from stress?
No, it may be, though, because I had to... When I was working on the crochet project, I had to hold the hook at a weird angle because it was like the project itself was too big to hold up straight. So I had to do it at an angle. And I think so stress, yes, but stress from muscle use of like using a different muscle in a weird way. But now I'm done with the border and I won't have to do that again. So. Ooh, a goat.
Okay. So that was...
we will thus do, George.
Wing.
Have a good afternoon.
Okay.
This project... Actually, is this... No, wait, I am... Okay, so, Mads, I have, like, at any given time, at least 4 projects going on. So that way, because I get tired always doing the same thing. And so... I bounce. I'm a project bouncer. And so the particular project that I was working on, which I can say because she's not here right now, and I don't think she ever goes back to watch our live streams unless she's sitting right behind us and is forced to listen. Mm-hmm. This current project is for Meridian. It is a blanket. And I added a border around a section of puff flowers. And so there are... over 42 times like 50. There are, I think, over 500 puff flowers tied together, connected together for this part of the blanket. And so, yeah, I put a border around it so I could attach it to other panels because there's going to be like a section of these puff flowers, a section of like what looks like little vines going up to the flowers. And then after that, there will be other sections. And so it's going to be a very big blanket that will get done at some point.
Okay. And now, like, I don't remember where your bat...
My bat? Your bat?
Your bat drawings are.
I know they made it to Discord because you put them there at some point. I also texted them to you. Do you want me to text them to you again? Do you want me to just show you in my iPad?
Like, they should be in our LangTime folders somewhere, and so I should have put them somewhere. Oh, like we could just do this. Here. Da-da! Okay, so that B, by the way, was just the wing. And so then...
It has a little light on it. Is there a light coming from your...
It's this.
Oh!
Sorry.
I thought your phone had like the flashlight on.
No. And so we got to figure out what to do next. And there's a little paw over there. Maybe, since we've already figured it out, let's do the flying squirrel, which is going to be Hangma, flying squirrel. Okay, and it's going to look roughly like that. So let's do that. Something I didn't do is actually create the things where the letters are supposed to live. And I haven't kind of made a firm decision about where the sharp angles are going to go.
And did you see Sinowin's formula? The curve tension equals the length of the handle, distance from node to corner pointer?
No.
So length of the handle divided by the distance from the node to the corner pointer is the curve tension.
Sinowin, can you do me a favor? Can you just copy that and like send it in a direct message to me? That way it'll be easier for me to find. But yeah, I need to like learn and memorize that. Okay. Now let's just do it. So we're gonna flip that around. I'm gonna give these an old delete ski. Delete, 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 delete. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is, what is this?
Boy, I have you echoing on my end. This is fascinating.
Where are you hearing it? I don't hear it.
Like coming out of my computer. It's very light. Oh, you know what?
Why don't you just mute? Yeah.
I think it was, but anyway.
This was 869. What a weird length for it to be. Let's figure out lengths here. 870. What a weird length. Let's go. Okay. This might be another poll.
Mads, are we connected on Discord? Because I can send you a picture, but then I was just trying to figure out if we're connected on Discord, and I don't think we are based on all of my usernames that have MAD in them that are friends. Wait, the World Building Festival. Maybe we were there. Ooh, you should.
You know, this little FaceTime window thing, it's really annoying, and it keeps getting in the way.
Oh, sorry. Is there any way you can, like, does it have to be up? Can it be minimized and still be a focus?
I'm moving it around. We'll see.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry, I need to get back to that. I was searching
oh, it's all right.
on Discord. Ooh, I have a friend request. Oh my goodness. And I am going to just assume this is you, Mads. I have 2 friend requests. Oh my goodness. Okay.
Okay. I'm asking for, in terms of character length, which of the four of these do you like the best? I understand that the middle two are very, very similar.
Dagnabbit, I didn't mean to do that. There we go. Okay. So now that's done. Oh, did I? There we go.
In England, is it the same as in the United States? Like, do they just say, tell me if 1 or 2 is better? 2 or 3? A or B? A or C? That type of thing? Is that what happens?
Oh my God, babe. Like okay. I'm seeing it now. It took a minute for me to even understand what the difference was, so I felt like it's one of those fake find the differences photos where like they're really the same picture and they're just trying to give you busy work.
I know why I did 900, because it's divisible by 150.
Which was important because that's
the width of the line.
And so that makes it easier to...
Yeah, so it should be 900 or 750.
Or 1050 if you're going to be biggie.
Yeah, but it looks like people like the shorter ones the most. So, let's see.
I like the shorter ones too. Like, I think the second one is...
800.
And so you're going to make it 750.
750. I think it's fine. Okay, we're going to yellow those out. And yellow these out. Actually, what we're going to do is going to replace this and make this 750.
Oh, and then I got to get back to looking at this. Because we have all these notes on verbs and verb types. And I want to condense it so it looks like a good document, like an actual language document, but also like a lot of these notes we use. So I want to make sure I don't take anything away. And yeah.
And now the worst part of it. I was not looking forward to making this glyph, and I was kind of hoping that people would choose the other one. But here we are.
The flying
flying squirrel.
It's your favorite, though.
Well, it was definitely my favorite little drawing, but the glyph was not my favorite.
No, I can see why.
Yeah.
I thought I did a nice little ground squirrel. I thought that one may.
There's this spark of life in the flying squirrel that is so charming, it's really hard to resist. And that's the thing, though, like I totally get it, and I totally agree. Like, everybody was right. That flying squirrel is something very, very special that you only see once in a great while. It's just the glyph is a little cumbersome. Hills.
Have we talked about ditransitive verbs yet? We must have, because I think we finally did to give, and I think we did to give, and we made no notes. Okay.
Okay.
So we should...
Okay, sure. Okay. Let's try this. I hope everybody sees what I'm doing here. We're going to make a circle this way. Oh, it's going to be a big-ass circle. So that's all right. Because we can shorten it up. by doing this. What's this? What's that? 725. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, what an oval. Gorge. All right, now we're gonna batten down the hatches, as it were. 5. Uh-oh. 1, 2, 3, 4. Delete. Oh, there it is. There's my circle. And it's 150. Oh, perfect. Okay, so now, theoretically, what we're going to do is we're just going to take this guy and just plunk him on down. So that is 150. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This needs to be at 0. And then we just take this, and then we just go boop, boop, and put it right there. 225. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And there it is. So there's our glyph. I don't know if it rounds or not. You know what I'm saying? So here's the question, right? So we had this, bat wing, right? Wow, that's that's a heck of a bat wing. Looks like a holly leaf that somebody took a chomp out of. Anyway, and it got, kind of like thaterized. And so the idea is that it's sharp and then like that. So with this, with Jesse's flying squirrel, which was a bit like this. Woo.
I decided what we're doing with ditransitive verbs.
There's the flying squirrel.
And you're going to love it.
It eventually got kind of like turned into this. And the question is like, will it stay like that or will it go? No, it should be that. How about, well, now don't get attracted by this. I know it's very sexy, but that's not the style, I don't think. It's very Chakobsa. Oh, interesting. Yeah, this is probably how it would get handwritten right here. So you'd have like a sharp angle here and then kind of an upsy-do as you get ready for that. Just for the handwriting, I think that makes it a lot easier. But then for the actual script itself, it can be like this. Okay. There we go. So that is that. Flying squirrel glyph is done.
Celebrate.
Yeah. Here we go. There we go. Let's have a little David Bowie flavored celebration.
Cheers.
Cheers. Beep.
All right, so, David, do your slogan, then I'll tell you what I'm going to announce. David's writing it, I see.
Bit sticky.
Glad it's on your notebook and not my iPad. I'm taking away the note about weather verbs, but I've made a note that I'm still cleaning up the document this week. I'll work on cleaning it up again next week. But one of my goals for next week will be to create a way to say, like, it is raining. And that will handle the weather verbs. But, like, I also want time to think about how to do that. So I've made a note.
All right. Okay. Okay. Oh, I need your drawings, Jess. Thank you. Let's make sure that we're on camera here. So that's the wing, which we've done. The flying squirrel is down there. That's done. We have different types of seeds. I'm going to save those till later. We have this forest. That could be like an M shape. Roost we're not using. Moth. Moth is interesting. Mosquito is interesting. Paw is interesting. We have the ears and the head. The whole body. I think that I actually did something for that in the original poll. Let me take a look. Don't want to. This is my general notebook. Should I have like a LangTime only notebook?
Okay. I was just thinking the same thing, and which to me is interesting because, like, mine is all digital space.
Yeah.
And so I can obviously...
Does anybody remember which these were? So I know that was wing. What were these two?
Ears was the top.
Ears? Okay.
Or head.
Yeah.
I believe hang is the next one, because he's hanging. There's the branch.
Oh.
Hang.
Oh, right. Hang.
And
Let's do that.
I think the mosquito was the insect.
No, it's whatever that is. It's something with something on top. These are the other styles. Can I see the drawings again? It was something with something on top.
Could be the body. The little head with the arms.
That was it. It was body. It was body. Interesting. Okay. Let me go back to where we are. So, right, so the body was something like, right, you know, something like that. And so then in that style, it came out as something like that. And so the question is, all right, is it going to be that, or is it going to be a rounded one? And then the other one, real quick, body and hang. That's right. And the hang was the back kind of hanging like this, and so then it was going to be. And the question is if it's going to be, or no, it's probably going to be. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Got it. And by the way, you know that right now we can see the 4 determiners of duck.
Something has frozen.
Oh.
There. Now it's...
Yeah, I
like
know.
I've got this transitive section is very high on my screen. Like it should even be higher on yours.
No, yeah, the transitive section. By the way, you're really far down on the window, just in your camera.
Oh, that's because I'm slouching.
Jess, now that I'm in Font Lab here, can you try to scroll on your document? Just scroll somewhere else so that the transitive isn't visible. Have you done it?
I have. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. Maybe I just need to refresh it every so often. It seems like it was working.
Now I need to get back to where I was.
Yeah, and it's like now I am in Safari and I see you scrolling, so that's fine. I don't know if for some reason it seems to be frozen again. People watching, give us a shout. You know. Okay.
I need this to go. Whoop. Down by the valency to see what we have typed already. Okay. Transitive.
I'm going to do a couple of things.
Be patient.
I'm going to do this a couple of different ways because I'm not sure what makes the most sense. -1? Where are you at? What's your excuse? Pfft. -1. Ridiculous.
Okay, so pushed and pull, we've got that marked.
$2.50.
Okay.
Oh, I can fix that later. My plug-in baby crucifies my
Sonunda. What is Sonunda?
300. That's too much. Let's go 150.
Acorn. Okay.
Okay, wait. If halfway between 1,000 is 500, and this is 150, and 600 minus 75 is 525, this needs to go down by 25. That's at the halfway point. There's a baby. All right.
Okay. Okay. I've got that part done. Now I need to see which of these verbs actually made it into the dictionary. Make my little...
To forget, yeah. All right. Now I'm going to try something else. And then there's going to be a vote. So you can tell me who's on the boat. I think my daughter is rubbing off on me.
From what? What?
Meridian is rubbing off.
No,
on
I
me.
got that, but like what behavior did, what just happened that...
Just by saying things that sound like somebody would say in a movie that aren't really like funny, but you just say them anyway.
What'd you say? I missed it. Like what's happening?
Don't worry about that. Remster? Oh my gosh. Miles called Remy the Remster.
Is high and
oh, this is going to be so annoying. I have to give that a delete ski. And then beep.
Low. Okay.
Beep.
And is
oh, wait, before I do that, I should copy it. Okay, now remove overlap. And I'm just going to put it somewhere. There we go.
Well, well, well. We don't have even our basic verb for to fly entered.
Oh, yeah, that's because we didn't decide if it was going to
Have some sort of
derivation or not. How did it? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Did everybody see what just happened? How did that happen? All right, 25. 225. This needs to go. All right, here we go. Pull time.
We have none of these entered. Okay.
Oh. Okay. This is going to be the, what is this? Which one is this? This is body. All right. So this is like core body. So as a reminder, it's based on Jesse's image that looks roughly like this. It's like the body of the bat without the wings on it. And so which one do you think best represents that? A, B, C, or D?
And then once that's going, we don't have any...
Left to right, A, B, C, D. Yep.
We don't have any adjectives entered outside of ordinal numbers.
We don't have adjectives.
And so high and low?
Right. It's going to be a verb to be high.
Be high.
Milester.
Okay, I'm going to take...
It's the anamorphs, eh? Do you know all about anamorphs, Jess?
In book. No.
Hmm?
No.
Like,
In book.
there are these books that were really weird that became popular. This is like for elementary school kids in the like mid 2000s, I want to say. And so it was well beyond like our time. But you should read up on them because they're apparently really, really weird about these, like, you know, kids that turn into animals, and then they're just really weird and like really depressing and sad. Jonathan says that, and they're disturbing. They're not elementary school books. It was my sense that there were a lot of people that started reading them in elementary school. You think that they're more, were they aimed at junior high? Middle grade? Magpie, they were elementary school books about the horrors of war. No, like, it was based on the content. This is what I read on Tumblr. Because, like, I read the description of one of these, and it's like, for one of these, it's like this guy, like, sacrifices himself for an intercosmic, interspecies war. I don't know. And I heard that they were very kind of like disturbing and depressing. Anyway, looks like, yeah, looks like everybody, especially I think based on the image, that makes sense.
Oh, Oh, I see something that needs to change in Lexergy.
Yeah.
We have the syllabic.
I think they're still in elementary school libraries. We seem to run into problems a lot when we have syllabic consonants.
I need to find the IPA for the syllabic. And now I just realized I also just made it. There it is.
Well, Jonathan, it's a question of like both who they were intended for and then after reading them, who they should have been intended for.
In our modern language, is the NG the only syllabic form that persists?
No. I'm pretty sure.
So we have a syllabic M or N floating around?
I'm pretty sure. Can anybody confirm that? Like, oh. Maybe, oh. No. Do vowels ever get to...
Nasal and syllabic becomes velar. We only have the syllabic NG surviving in modern form.
Yeah, I just misremembered.
Okay.
Very sorry.
Okay, so now back to this screen, where now I need to re-enter all of my forms that I deleted by accident. Oh, no. Okay. Now, we have a poll still going, don't we? Or did we?
No. There was a clear winner, and I understand
Okay.
why the one that won, because if you think about your original image, I think that one makes the most sense. And of course, that's the whole point. So, so good.
But for the gerund forms of the verbs, it gets to be any of the original four, right? Class markers?
Yes, and
Okay.
and it's our choice.
And I'm going with flying, which is ra form.
Yeah.
I see another error on the romanizer, de-romanizer. Okay, but it's not a huge deal. I'll fix it. Book? No, in book? Oh, no. Okay. So nothing changes.
Okay, all right. That actually answers that question rather neatly.
Okay.
Okay, we're making curves. We're making, not curves, we're making diagonal dedues.
What is...
Oh.
Pro is prospective, right? And then habitual. So nga, okay. Ngangbok.
What should this be at? Oh, I'm not going to do that way. Oh. All right, we need a rotate check here. Oh, wait. No, it's not going to happen there. Oh.
We added a glottal stop.
What do you mean?
Well, that's actually, it's fun. The glottal stop remains. We didn't add it. The perspective nga, when it gets put with mbuk, becomes nga ngbok, with a glottal stop still in there, right?
Yeah, if it starts with a vowel, yeah. Yeah, right?
Or a syllabic nasal. This starts with a syllabic nasal.
Oh, yeah. No, absolutely. It has to, yeah.
Otherwise, it would be ngang, ngang mok, and that's not what we want. Okay. And then I need the do form.
What angle number is in between 45 degrees and 90 degrees? I feel like this is a simple arithmetic problem.
Say that again, please.
What number is in between 45 and 90 degrees? So here's 90, here's 45. What's this one?
67.5?
Seriously? That doesn't seem right.
Well, 45, half of that is 22.5.
And
22.5 plus 45 would be 67.5.
Jeez. That's a bummer, isn't it? Let's give it a shot ski and see if that's what we need. I think that is what we need. Oh, that's depressing. Dang. Okay. I think we're going to make it a point. Gosh, this is such a huge decision, and I really don't want to make it.
I don't know how to get where I want to be going.
Oh.
There
Also, Warrior Cats. First of all, Meridian is now reading Warrior Cats. And like the first time I heard about this series, I was like, you assholes. That should have been my series to write. And now it's too late.
Should have gotten on it.
Yeah, and I hear that Warrior Cats is also incredibly violent.
That was the assumption.
Like, incredibly violent. I did the wrong diddly.
Dagnabbit, I just keep having typos. Okay.
We're gonna...
Now I need to go back and fix an assumption that I had made.
We're gonna do two different ones here because I want to see what folks think makes the most sense. Where do I slice this thing so that it's 150? 1339.
Okay.
1487 minus 1339 is what?
I wasn't super paying attention. 14 what?
1487 minus 1339.
98.
Whew. All right. We need much more than that.
Okay. Now.
Wait, what's 635 plus 150? 785?
635 plus 150 equals 785.
Here we go. Oh, that is so not right. That's 202.
Why isn't that being fixed?
Does everybody see what I'm doing? And like, it's ridiculous. There's got to be a way to do this, to figure this out. Where do I slice it so that it's 150 across the top? That's really close. That's really close.
There's a little incident happening on the Lexergy end. And I can't figure out why it's happening. In Lexergy, by the time it gets to the deromanization section, everything should have been assigned a tone. Is that correct?
By the time it gets to the deromanization section?
At the very end. The romanization, I mean. Sorry.
Yes, yes. And remember, no marking means it's low tone.
No, I get that. I'm trying to figure out what I can take away to test and try to figure out why this isn't working. I had to have that after. Okay.
Okay, that's...
Okay.
81. Oh, I need to keep going. I need to keep going. 1479. Wait, no, it's getting bigger. It's getting bigger. I need to go this way. 1484. 1485. 1486.
I think I fixed it.
1487. I'm so close. I did it. There had to have been a better way to do this. There had to have been a better way. I'm so sorry. But 150. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Okay, got that one.
You all watched that and said nothing. You watched my
I
struggle and you laughed.
Nothing at all, because I am focused on trying to figure out how to fix something, and I think I did, so I'm going to keep going now.
Oh my God. That's completely wrong. Oh, my little darlings. That's completely wrong.
You know what? I'm just going to take this anyway.
Let's try this one. Oh, that is so wrong. That is so wrong.
Okay.
All that work for nothing.
Just done.
All that work for nothing.
Which is the form that means walking?
The kri.
That's walking. That's right, because it goes kri, kri when you walk.
Yeah,
Of course. Arag. And then...
This is going to be easier to math out, so there won't be that headache again.
Okay, now... no, you should be good. Okay. Arog.
I have an idea.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not right, but don't worry. This is an easy fix. Easy fix. Get rid of that.
Don.
I'm gonna 150 this thing up, which should be exactly halfway. 500, 288, whatever.
We were straight up having different conversations. I'm sure everybody loved that.
That's 200. That's 200? How? Did I do addition wrong?
Do you need me to check something for you? Okay.
That's close. Yeah, it's 151. 1462. It's probably got to be in between that. That's probably going to be too short. Oh, there we go. Da-da-da. Now this one goes up to that. And we put the dot there. And now it is at 1175. Well, that's not what I said. You know, it makes me upset when my inanimate objects disobey me. There we go.
What inanimate objects are disobeying you, sweetie?
Everything.
Oh, I just found another error.
Oh no. Sometimes conlanging is like that. It still is.
I forgot the J needs to go to a Y. But now it's gone to a Y. Okay.
I also discovered what I need to have happen. I need to make it so that the midpoint of this is at 450. And I need to figure out what angle it is so that when this thing is right there, it lines up with that dot so that this thing is at 450. And it's unfortunately steeper than 45 degrees. Wow.
No.
I can't even follow that piece of conversation. But I'm glad to know that Lavuna has food. Oh, Lavuna. What a cat.
Yay. Oh, wait. I don't have to do anything but say you just add.
Lavuna is a cat I am a big fan of.
Okay, question.
And I don't care who knows it. Yep.
Oops. Right. These both need to be marked with low tone in the IPA. Okay. For a verb that's going to inherit the small class marking of the proto, where it's he, and it comes out as he, long, high tone, did we shorten that to just be he?
Yeah.
High tone. And do we keep all the other... We keep the sound changes in the root, though. So, like, this goes from mie-yu to mie-yu-o-he. Like, it changes vowel and tone.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I thought to wrap would take the small class marker because you get tight and small when you wrap something.
That's good.
And so, yeah, it goes from mie-yu to mie-yu-o-he.
Fantastic. Each of these... One, two, three, four. It's going to be somewhere around here. I'm going to have a math question soon. because I think it's a figure-outable thing. There it is.
Okay. Okay, I'm ready to pay attention.
Yeah.
Oops. Okay. I did that one. I did that one. And I did
Oh, wow.
that one.
It's actually like really close. Wow. Did I actually do it? I did do it. Oh, how about that? All right. Make sure the angle of this doesn't change. That's 40 degrees. So let's make sure if I move this here, it's 40.2. Yeah, not great, but, you know, whatever. Let's just put that right there. And then that is at 500. It's 2 off. It's 2 points off. 2. That's fine, I guess. Oh my God. Oh my God.
All right, so the E is the lative marker, right? Lative?
Lative. Yeah, all right. Okay.
I'm ready to tackle this verb that we've been avoiding.
I need to know what the slope of the line is between 0.450, 589, and 0.750, 0. What is the slope of that line? Oh, yeah. Well, ideally expressed as a angle, as an angle. All right. It's got all wonkified. This is what we're doing. Slope.
Okay, and then David, I have a question for you.
Oh, I thought you had the answer.
No, I wasn't even listening to what the question was.
Oh, God. All right. Question.
So we have verbs like our lovely verb that means both to push and to pull depending on argument structure. I've noted that in the dictionary entry. But like when it comes to gerund forms, like this would be treated as one verb, right? So like it would only have one gerund form. It wouldn't have like a gerund form for like each, right?
No.
Okay, so just one gerund form.
Yeah, what verb is this?
To push, to pull?
Yeah, just one gerund form.
Okay. Okay, what was your question? And I will try to listen and answer
I'm
this
just
time.
going to slope calculator online.
Oh, I don't know how to do those anyway, so I'm glad you are.
All right, here we go. X, 450, 589, X2, 750, 0. Calculate. Slope is 589 over 300 as a decimal 1.96333. What's the angle? What's that stupid angle?
I wouldn't be able to help you with this anyway, so.
Oh my God. You know what? Why am I even doing this? We can do it in the program. We're going to do it in the program. I'm just going to put the stupid points where I need them to stupid be and see what their stupid result is. Hold on a sec. Why didn't I just do that in the first place? Why did nobody tell me that I could do that? Oh, shoot. 27 degrees. Okay. Okay. Negative 20s. Nope. Nope. What's 90 minus 27?
90 minus 27, 68?
63.
I did 22, I don't know why.
Okay.
Oh, and I did just realize I did something wrong here. Book. That should go there.
All right, and that point was 450, 589. So that's where this thing is going.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
Oh. No! That was the wrong angle. Oh. But that's all right. I know what to do now. 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 Because the point was 0, 0. And so halfway in between 750 and 0 is 375. So this should be at 375. And so now we have a much better angle. Okay, 375, 589. And $32.5 degrees. 32.5 degrees. That's what we need to be at. 90 minus 32.5 is 57.5. 57.5 degrees. Which is good, because I didn't want it to be that sharp anyway. 57.5 degrees. This goes over here. Copy, paste, E to flip it around. It's going to line those things up right there. Remove overlap, delete the excess nodes, put this thing down at 375, 589. And, oh, that's still not quite wrong. I'll do it.
I just found something fascinating.
Yeah. This is the last one, I swear. So it's actually 27. But I actually like that. I actually like that. I actually like that. What did you find that's fascinating?
So basically, the only thing I had feeling-wise for the gerund form of to push to pull is that it wouldn't be flying class.
Yep.
Because you're either going to be pushing or pulling while you're like on ground.
Yeah.
Or like it's a big action or a small action, just depending on how hard you push or pull, right? So I was really just going to base my decision on which form I phonetically liked best.
Mm-hmm.
And this verb, which is a. Okay, so that's like the verb form in general. You maintain some connection to that form. Because of the suffix, it adds a syllable which turns the long E high tone to a low ye. So that changes across the board. However, in the form that uses big, it goes from, all the other forms start with a. The form for big goes la, and it changes to wo.
Ooh.
And that's because the class marker for big starts with a prenasalized D.
Yeah.
And because this root ends in a vowel,
Yeah.
that vowel becomes nasalized, and low vowels that are nasalized get brought up to the O, nasalized. Then when it loses the nasalization, it becomes wo.
Cool.
So like I think I'm going to do that form just because I like that.
Hey.
And so pushing and pulling is a big action.
Well,
And that is a night class then.
I made another little mistake. I'm going to fix that little mistake. All right, we're going to delete this. And this needs to go over like that. And we need to figure out the cross section that's going to be 150.
Ooh, and then we need to wrap up.
I know.
Because I got some vegetables to start chopping for dinner, babe.
22, so it's going to be up from that.
Where did my list go that I was working on?
So close to that.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
So that is 840. Let's try 842. Yep, that's it. All right, so that is the part that needs to be at 500. And then I'm going to put those there. And then I'm going to put this there. It's off by 10. It's off by 10. Oh, man. I don't hate it.
Do you want to get rid of my screen so we can see all of what you're working on? Because we can only see like the top of the glyph, and I'm done for now because the next 3 verbs I want to enter, we need to have a discussion about whether we're going to fortify them.
Mm-hmm.
And so also the sharing screen business has both of our batteries running.
Yeah.
I hear your fan. My fan isn't on, but it's a very warm computer that I've got. I think yours is probably running higher than mine because of the font program plus, camera plus mine.
Okay. All right.
Ooh.
That looks terrible.
Well, I do apologize for making everybody hungry.
What are you making, Jess?
I'm making wedding soup.
I'm so excited.
And part of the process that takes so long is the meatballs, because I make those too, and yeah.
So I was going to ask which of these is better, but I think that it's pretty obvious that the one on the right looks terrible. Is that right?
I like the one on the left better, if that's what you're asking. I don't think the one on the right looks terrible.
It's awful.
I just like the one on the left better.
It does stick out a teeny bit down there because I mathed wrong. Oh, because changing the one thing actually changed the angle, and changing the angle changes the...
Mm-hmm.
But of course, if we're not going to do this cross-section at all, we can move it over a little bit. But I don't like that. I'm actually thinking I'm going to move it over even more.
I'm thinking I'm going to end this FaceTime call with you.
Hold on a sec. You're going to like this.
Wait, I can end the FaceTime call though, right? Like that just stops the screen sharing, so it doesn't...
Yeah. 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 Oh. Yeah, we're going to leave it like that. We're going to leave it like that. And then I'll probably change it like 2 months later when I realize I hate it. Okay. Wow.
You breathed out so hard, you blew your Copico wrapper.
I know.
I needed other people to know that.
Oh, my goodness. Okay. That was painful. And I want you to know. I'm sorry. But thank you for staying till the end.
All right. Well, thank you all for being here. And we'll see you next Thursday.
I will say goodbye, everybody. But I did want you to know I was really excited when I heard about Italian wedding soup because I thought it meant that there were, that this was a tradition at Italian weddings. And this was a traditional soup that was always served at every Italian wedding, to the point that it's like, oh, it's a wedding in Italy. Oh, yeah, who's going to make the soup? And it's like, people are like the bride and groom were like, I don't even like that soup. But it's like, no, it's tradition. It's just served at every wedding. But no, the etymology is so unbelievably stupid. So unbelievably stupid. It would be like saying that... it would be like calling a cheeseburger an American wedding hamburger because it weds the flavors of cheese and meat.
I think it's melding, right?
Yeah, it's a very disappointing and misleading etymology. Anyway, that's all I'll say about it. Anyway, thank you so much, everybody, for being here for episode 835 of LangTime Studio. And I'm saying that so I remember to change it.
Have a good week, everyone.
All right, bye-bye.